Sura Susso fa pulikumadi fa kulideva. Munamolo mula kadana mi enjakali mi embalafa.
Hello beautiful followers of My Gambia, welcome to another edition of Tuning here at My Gambia. Today our special guest is a famous player of the mystical string, the kora. He has played in many concerts here in the Gambia and abroad, and he is well known for his art all around Gambia, Africa and Europe. This man is none other than Mr. Sura Susso. Sura, it's a great pleasure to finally have you here.
Thank you very much. My Gambia, I'm very happy to be here. Hello viewers, and I look forward to having a conversation with you.
We are really interested for you to tell our followers about the kora. Give us one thing that you feel is special about the kora.
First of all, it's an instrument from the Gambia, originally, which is something that's very special about the instrument. It's a beautiful instrument, and also I inherited this from my parents. And so it goes down back to the 13th century. So there's like a big history behind it. So it's been passed down from father to son, from generation to generation up to me. So it's really a privilege to be one of the players of this instrument. I feel blessed.
So at what age did you come into contact with this instrument?
I came from a family where my dad is a touring musician. He was traveling all the time, like in Europe, America and stuff. And I was probably the youngest one in the family. And my mom's family also are kora player family, so they come to visit the house. I think my dad said at the age of 4 is when I really start picking it up and then playing around with it. So I would say I started playing at the age of 4 years old.
Okay.
So I would say I learned, but the way I learned the kora is I learned by hearing, by ear. Just play, I just hear it, and when you go away, put the kora down, I'll pick it up, and I'll play. This is how I learned. But the inspiration is coming from my dad and also my mom's side of the family. My mom also comes from a very big kora player family. And my mother, may her soul rest in peace, she passed away about 25 years ago.
Oh.
And when I was a child, she's always singing, and when she's cooking, I'm always around her. She's playing the balls and the plates and stuff. So that also inspired me to become my percussionist, because I play drums. I play the djembe, the sabar, the tama, the bakarebu, the seuruba, the calabash, so I'm into that. So I basically grew up having a musical family around, and also I traveled to Ziguinchor, where my mom was born. So that also helps me to learn so much from their side as well, because Senegalese tuning and the Gambian tuning is different. So the kora has got different tuning. You have the Gambian tuning, you have the Senegalese tuning, you have the Malian tuning, the Guinea-Bissau tuning.
Guinea-Conakry.
Exactly. So you also have like a Western tuning.
Okay.
So I was really interested into learning all these tunings. Not to just based on the Gambia one, but I want to be able to learn different kind of tunings.
So growing up in a family where the instrument, or let me say instruments, are just toys for children, maybe it could just be a habit to be doing like a daily chore and so on. So why did you decide to make it a career?
Yeah, that's a very good point. Because the kora is such a beautiful instrument to start with. I mean, to be honest, when I was going to school, when I come back from school, I never study my books. So when I come back from school, the first thing I want to see or play is my kora. I don't do footballs or basketball or this kind of stuff. I was never interested. The only thing I was interested in is my kora. So that connection, just kind of confirmed to me that, and I kind of felt that I want to have this instrument as my best friend. I want to go on a journey with this instrument. I want to grow with this instrument. I want to conquer the world with this instrument. So automatically, I knew that when I was younger because of the connection I have with the instrument, and also seeing my father doing this as a career. He's a big inspiration. My uncle, my mom's side, is a big inspiration. So all that, so I knew exactly I want to do this.
So you probably never had another dream that you would like to pursue. It was all about the music.
Yeah, but when I was
The kora, sorry.
Yeah, and when I was younger, when I was going to school, I was really into literature. I was really into reading books, and because I want to be really educated and know the books and be like a writer, like a historian. Things happened when I was the age of when I was going to school, my high school, Muslim high school, by the way. So my elder brother came to my dad and asked him and said, "Oh, I want to take Sura to England because I have a band there. I want him to come and play drums in my band. I want him to only come for 6 months and tour with me, and then after touring with me, he will come back to Gambia and go back to school." So I was happy that, I'm gonna get out my music and travel the world a little bit and then come back again and go to school. That was exciting for me. So then my dad accepted for me to go as long as I'm gonna come back to finish my education. So when I went to England, we had an amazing band. We did a tour, around England and Sweden. I remember. I think Norway as well. We did a bit of tour. My brother's band. After 6 months, I came back to Gambia.
At what age was that?
I was 17.
Oh wow, that's
I was really young. And then, so after that, when I came back, so I was going to go to school, I have an email saying, the band is having a lot of bookings from America, from here, from there, from Slovenia, and all over the place. So then I went back again for like an 8 months visa to go for 8 months and do that tour and then come back. So when I went there, it was a successful tour. We did an amazing job. So since then, the job never stops. Just keep carrying on, coming and coming and coming, like bookings coming and coming. So that's how my education just slept. So
and then your career blossomed.
Exactly.
That is so nice. Yeah. So tell us, how has it been like? Everybody has a beautiful journey pursuing what they want to do in life, but there is surely some hurdles and challenges on the way that might hold you back. Tell us about your experience, challenges that you might have faced at some point, whether it's with playing the instruments where you couldn't get something that you want to get, or anything that was difficult about your career, and how did it shape you?
I wouldn't say I struggled a lot, and that's big thanks to God for that. And thanks to my parents, my family, for the support and love. When I came to England, if I went to England on my own, without any contacts, I have to struggle to kind of get name for myself and get concert here, concert there. That'll be hard for me. Mm-hmm. But I arrived when everything was booked. So I just have to jump in on the bus, on the plane, boom, 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 you play here, boom, boom, you play there. I didn't really struggle to kind of grow or kind of, carry on my journey. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's been, of course there must be something else, but that's just like a minor thing here and there. We just know.
Yeah, minor hurdles are always.
Yeah, we just know one, but there's no major problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you deal with stage fright when you're about to perform or anything? Have you ever dealt with it?
I wouldn't say fright, I would say shy. Because
it can be called a stage fright.
Right, okay, right. At the beginning of it, I get shy. The beginning of it, but that's just for the first 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. So after that 5 minutes, and I'm just warmed up to the people, up to the crowd, and carrying on. And then also, what also helped me is when I arrived there, I wasn't a leader. I wasn't leading a band. I was behind. I was playing the percussion. So my brother, he was the leader. He was the one that was talking to the crowd and get them going, So I just have to be at the back and just play. So it was easy. But then seeing him lead, that also, so I learned a lot. I actually learned from that, and then learned from the way he communicated with the audience, So I was playing at the same time I was learning.
So while you're following, you're learning.
That helps me to get me ready for when I'm ready to go on my own
and solo. So you, from my understanding, you started as a drummer. So how did you establish your kora playing career then?
So the band, we toured for about 9-10 years. So before end of that 10 years, probably around after 6 years of touring, I mean, after when we don't doing touring or anything, I have free times. So I met some I met some bass players, some guitar players, friends that are really good musicians. So we started putting some things together. So I started having my own band kind of thing on the side, So I used to do some bit of like concert here and there, just kind of like coming up. So it started from there, and then so at some point the band had stopped. After a certain time, the band has stopped to have like a break, and we can all try different things and then come back together again. So that's when my solo career kind of took off.
That's amazing. I know that your parents played a great role in inspiring you to play the instrument.
Yeah.
But do you also have some veteran players in the Gambia, outside the Gambia, that you look up to, and who are they? How do they inspire you?
I mean, every elderly kora player in this country inspired me one way or the other. Like Jaliba inspired me with his songwriting. Tata Dinding inspired me a lot with his present on the stage and jumping around and amazing kora playing, and Alhaji Mbai, who also passed away, may his soul rest in peace. I love his playing. It's very soothing. I really love the way he played the kora. And he's a great historian, and I listen to him quite a lot. He inspired me a lot. And I listen to Bai Conte, who is actually probably my favorite Gambian all-time kora players. Bai Conte is from Brikama.
Okay.
He passed away a while ago, but he's an incredible kora player. If you listen to his kora playing, it's off this world, And Sura Susso, of course, I listen to him quite a lot. Landing Kintiba, I love the way he kind of play with the words and create, I love and respect what he does.
I saw that you have some songs on your YouTube, that you sang. So tell us a bit about your music careers as a singer and not just a player.
I enjoy writing songs. I enjoy that. I enjoy songwriting. I do sing. But this is my strong thing, the kora and percussion. When I play the kora, I have ideas, because so many melodies going on. So I have a lot of ideas of song, of what to say, singing the melodies here and there. So I think that's what actually, got me started with singing.
Any instrumental album?
Yes, that started. It started a few months ago with my dad. Started with my dad. So we're gonna do a bit of a mixture of instrumental kind of songs. So I did something with my dad, 3 songs with my dad. So and I have a trio like in the UK with violins and cajon and bass. So I'm gonna be doing different stuff in the near future. So I don't want to talk about everything at the moment. But there's a plan and stuff coming on in the near future.
So you're basically based in UK.
Yeah.
So how do your fans in Gambia have you on their shows?
I have a social media handles. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat. Believe it or not, I'm there. And I have a website also.
That's nice.
It's surasusso.co.uk. So people contact me through my social media outlets.
Okay, and how often do you perform in Gambia?
Yearly, probably I'll do maybe 5, 6.
Oh, that's...
And probably 3 or 4 of that will be like a private event. Sometimes I come here to play in a private event and then go back.
Okay.
So I do that quite a bit. So sometimes I'll just get an email from someone and say, oh, wait to play this happening, da 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 da. So I'll just fly in and do the job and then fly out again.
Okay, but most of your work are based internationally as well?
Yeah, that's right.
You do more concerts there? Okay.
95% of my jobs are always outside. Yeah.
So let's talk about your dream for the future. Let's say in the next 5 years, where do you want to see yourself?
Wow, I want to see myself back here building stuff, working with the young people, because my dream always is being to come back and share, collaborate with the people, But yeah, I want to be able to come back and spend more time here and give my time to Gambia more.
So do you think the tradition of kora is dying in present day?
It is.
And what do you think can be done to get the young people interested in it, especially as a Susso who are from the griot family, knowing that griots are always the carrier and the custodian of our traditions and history. How do you think you can contribute to pushing this to the youth to take more seriously and not just modernize it, but also, accustom themselves with both the traditional and also the modern way of music with the instruments?
Yeah, it's just about coming in, organizing, like sharing kind of, how do you call it? So we say school and stuff, but it doesn't have to be a school. Maybe like a course where I can, bring the young people who are really interested in.
Do you think you would do this?
Yeah, very happily. Very happy. I go to bed every day thinking about this.
Okay.
Yes. So that's like one way of doing it. Because you've got to inspire them, you've got to have them around, you've got to share your story with them, you've got to show them how things are done. So when I think about Gambian music, real Gambian music, it's this. It's the balafong, it's the halam. So I think also it's about encouraging the young players of this instrument to full out.
Okay, Sura, let's get to our last question. And what would you like to... It's not a question actually, but just some few words to the world. What would you like to give them as a message?
One thing I would like to say is this is a big advice to the whole of the Gambia, is I think we should try and keep the country clean and stop throwing things on the floor. Because it's really sad. Coming to the country, look at it's a beautiful country, but we live in so much mess. Plastics, stuff, everybody's throwing stuff on, and this is, it really breaks my heart. I think together we should just be able to, change this mentality and let's keep the country clean. When the country is clean, anybody who comes to the country will respect us. It's like somebody coming to your house and your house is messy. Would they respect you?
No.
Of course not. The Gambia is nice, it's beautiful, it's a nice country, but when you get there, it's a mess everywhere. And you tell people, but definitely, boy, if you're African, man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we need to...
It's the mentality that keeps us.
Exactly. So
nobody wants to take the first step to change it.
We need to clean the country. The more we clean it, more we see what's because cleanliness is next to godliness. It's very, very important that we keep our country, our environment clean. So that's my advice to the whole nation, the whole of Gambia. So apologies to everyone if I offend you one way or the other. But let's keep the Gambia clean. Thank you for watching. If you really like this video, follow us on Facebook, Instagram at My Gambia Tourist Guide. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe to your only monthly tourist online magazine on www.my-gambia.com. If you want to listen to Sura Susso, tell our followers where they can listen to your music. You can check me in any digital outlets. I'm there, including YouTube. Anyway, just search for my name or just Google my name. Sura Susso is SURA space SUSSO.